Beautiful shot there.
Oh, wow. Stop it, please.
A very good morning to you and welcome to the Little Monster Men's International Open live from the Gandia Palace Hotel here in Valencia, Spain. Our first match of the day is a last 32 clash between Francisco Sanchez Ruiz from Murcia in Spain and Miguel Silva from Portugal. It's best of 3 sets, races to 4. It's winner breaks. It's a 30-second shot clock with 1 extension each per rack. 3 foul rule. Early 10s do count in this format, and your referee for this one is Coco. It's 10 ball, cool shot. I'm Mark White, and calling the shots with me in the booth, it's Bonjour Benjamin Belhassan.
Bonjour Mark, how are you?
I'm very good, mate. I'm looking forward to this. I'm fully rested. Had a bit of a long day yesterday, but the fireworks stopped just in time for me to get off to work, to sleep, Benjamin. And it's Mr. Ruiz again on our screens. We had Sanchez Ruiz last night against Mario He. And here he is again, this time against the Portuguese, Mr. Silva. Do you know the guy Silva?
Oh yeah, definitely. He's one of the top Portuguese players, and actually he just turned maybe 46. And so he played in the European Championship Seniors last year, and I think he won both 9-ball and 10-ball events. So he's a gold medalist in seniors, European champion. But he's also a top player, I mean, in all categories. So yeah, I expect this match to be really tough for FSR.
Here we go then. First rack, Miguel to break.
Well, a first dry break for the Portuguese in the first rack, but good break, good spread, square hit. The 4-railer came short a little bit, but no fairly easy shot on the 1 for FSR.
Yeah, it's best of 3 sets, races to 4 all the way through. This is a last 16 match. We're now down to the nitty gritty. Played that nicely. Full cover on the 1 ball. Miguel Silva has a little problem to deal with.
It's actually a good shot. I don't know if he can pass in between the rail and the 6-ball. It looks tight to go 1 railer. Yeah, he's going for the jump cue. Call the extension.
Slightly awkward jump because the green ball is far away and the 1 ball isn't far away from the green, so
yeah,
this is a tough jump. He's got to land right on this, like he did. Oh,
yeah, good shot. He got away with it. Create distance, and awkward queuing for FSR above the 10 ball.
can just get to the right hand side and maybe even the middle of this cue ball, just slightly to the right hand side of the cue ball. Can play it into the top left.
Yeah, actually he went for it because the reward was the 2 ball, and he thought he could have maybe take the edge in this rack by making the 1, but missed it by a hair, a little bit too thick. Again, tough cueing for Silva here. Good shot.
Can play the red 3 to the top right if he wants. He's got an angle going to the right.
Avoiding the 10 ball nicely. Went a little bit too far though, but he should be okay. He'll take the cut on the 4. Well, it looks like the 7 ball is available on the side pocket, so that could be a good news for him. Okay, he's going back and forth. Take the cut on the 4. It's really not over yet, Mark, because the 5 is on the other side of the table, and he might choose to draw and play this on the side, like zigzag around the 8. Long. Yeah, like that. Good shot. Yeah, he's in good shape here to draw back, but still, as we already mentioned, the side pockets, excuse me, are really tight, and they play really tight. So I don't know if he's gonna choose the. Yeah, he's going for it, but it's definitely touchy, especially because he wants to be there where he's pointing with this cue. So he has to punch a little bit the 7 ball, and it's kind of touchy here.
No problem.
Yeah, good shot there. Really smoothly cueing on this 8 ball. Killed the cue ball for the 9. Nicely done.
Well, it's been a very impressive clearance this has from the Portuguese. Who said the man can play, and he definitely can. He wouldn't be in the last 32 if he couldn't. So 1-0 to Miguel Silva. Now there are lots and lots of other games going on at the moment. 15 of them to be precise. Carl Ganaderberg 2-0 up against Hubert Lopkotko. Simon Corral 2 up against Roberto Bartol. Bader Al-Wahadi 2-1 up against Mario He. Jonas Sautel Comino, same score, 2-0 up against Fraser Patrick. Wojtek Shevchik 1 up on Kledio Kachi. Albin Ocean in action against Eklund Kachi. That's a tough last 32, that is. It's 1-0 to Albin Ocean. Oliver Schnellnocki, 1 up against Matthias Snigoki. That's a tough one to say. Dennis Grabe, 2-1 up against Marius Skonetsny. Max Lechner, 2 down to Alex Kazakis. Alex, of course, going out of the mixed doubles last night with Kelly Fisher. 2 Schnellnocki and Muan. Break off. Nothing down, but no damage done, Ben.
Yeah, I was thinking about what you just mentioned about the results, and yeah, tough matches obviously in the last 32. Stacked field of 96 players at the beginning, so, but you know, the draw is also part of going deep in tournaments, because as you mentioned, I believe it's Eklund Kachi that takes on Albin Ocean, and obviously this could be a final, and it's only a last 32. So yeah, sometimes the draw is not in your favor, but still they are all world-class players, and I think they don't really care about the draw, but try to play their game and only take care about their, you know, power and knowledge.
Yeah,
and
you just play,
just rely on them.
play the table, play the balls as they are. You don't play the opponent. Just concentrate on your own game. Let them worry about theirs.
Especially reaching the last 32, everybody can play. I mean, this match is also a tough match for FSR, even if it's not like Eklund, Kachi or Ocean. So everybody can play, and the best thing to do is to focus on yourself. But it's easier said than done, of course. When you are facing world champions like this, it's mentally it's tough also to handle the pressure. Good kick there. Left an opener for FSR though, and yeah, the 2 ball is going into the bottom right, but I don't know if from the position that he's in on the 1 ball, maybe he could draw to the short rail and back up. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's perfect. That was not easy. And yeah, touchy shot also on the 2. He has to go stand with the touch of right here, to go 2 rares and to pocket the 3 ball in the same pocket as the 2. Yeah, Stanish. It's not easy because there is a little bit of a distance between the 2 and the cue ball, so yeah, good shot. You really don't want to touch the 3 here. That's great. And yeah, he's looking at the 5. If the 5 does pass the 9, then it's a good new for him, but I don't know, it's close. Yeah, I would have liked to nudge the 7 there. That was a clever shot to make the layout easier, but yeah, this is good. You really want to be as close as possible of the 5. Whoa, this is tricky, Mark. Yeah, good shot.
Can use the rail here. Just a little bit of stun. Doesn't want to get too low. Side pocket is kind of a bit dangerous, but caught it in the right place on the side cushion. Very well played, that shot. So he should be out here. We've got a match on our hands here, Benjamin. It's going to be 1-1 by the looks of it very soon.
Yeah. 9-10 is a little bit funny though. I wanted to see which angle he would choose on that 9 ball, but he kind of funny here. He has to draw directly and yeah, stun draw this one. So it's perfect. Good shot there from FSR.
Yeah, good to see FSR back on the Pro Billiard Series. Haven't seen him for a little while, but he's back. There's our referee. Real name is Yuxin Xiao, otherwise known as Coco. That's her nickname. I think Coco sounds better, don't you, Benjamin? Easier to say, that's for sure. Let's just top off, give you the rest of the latest scores, guys. Fu Che Wei is 3-1 up already on Diogo Felipe, also from Portugal. Marco Toicha, who's in the final with Wan Wang Lin of the mixed doubles. He's up against Victor Zelensky. Zelensky 1 up in that match. Konrad Jusicin from Poland playing his good friend and fellow Pole Mieszko Fortuński. It's a set up already to Konrad, and it's 1-1 in the second.
One ball took the point, and I felt at the left of the rack the 2-3-10 didn't spread the right way, but that happens. I'm sure Miguel Silva is not going to pocket that one. Oops.
Oh,
because
nearly
because the two
by-
ball is
nearly did by accident, didn't he? Wow.
yeah,
Would
I
have been
didn't think he
gutted
meant
if that had gone.
yeah. Awkward queuing here from for FSR, but he should be able to at least make contact with the one, which is really a big ball there. But I think he will do better than this. Yeah. Ooh, we hit it too thin. So now it makes a big difference, because now Miguel Silva has the opportunity to try to get the full hit on the 2 ball to stick behind the 10 and free up the 2, 8 and 3 for the rest of the rack, which is a big opportunity. Yeah, like that. Big opportunity to open up and play a good solid safety. Simple. It could be ideal if he could push the 8, but I don't know if he can. Yeah, he couldn't. But still, it's a good shot.
Yeah, that's
As I
nasty.
already... I'm sorry, Mark. Go ahead.
No, that's it. Just
As
nasty.
Yeah, as I already mentioned, it's good. I like the way Silva played this shot, because he put the 2 ball in the middle of nowhere, so the target is really small for FSR than if he would have hit it harder and put the 2 ball into the top corner, to the top left corner. So now he really has to make a really precise hit. So this is what you always want, playing safety, to give a really small target to your opponent. Yeah, he tried to put the 3 and the 10 in an awkward situation, knowing that the 4 and 9 are also tied up. So tough layout for Silva here. Unless he can play the 3-ball combination. But I don't think so from here. Yeah, I tell you what, Mark, he can also send the 2-ball into the 4-9 to free up those 3 balls and stay behind the 6. This is an option, yeah. I pretty much like that.
I'm sure FSR's dad is watching. He's his biggest fan, Hernandez. Not sure if he has actually gone to the venue. Doesn't have to fly to this one. He doesn't like flying. I remember when he went over to the Moscone Cup, the first time flying to see his son play, he promised his son if ever he reached the Moscone Cup he would go and see him play, and he made the journey. Oh, he's missed that by some way.
Yeah, but that's a good shot. The choice of the speed is really clever. Yeah, and he didn't sell out anything to his opponent, even if it's already on 2 fouls. So this is going to be tricky for him. Because I think he got there. Wow, this is tough.
He has got the 2-railer, I believe.
Yeah,
side
but
cushion, side cushion.
Yeah, but the top right pocket is big, and he's already on 2 fouls. So yeah, this is tricky. He's gonna try to go 3 rails, I believe, here if he can. Oh, he has it.
Got it. He's got it.
Wow, what a shot from FSR. This is world class, Mark.
Yeah, he's out of trouble for now. 4 ball still a problem, of course. 2 ball no problem, 3 no problem. But how does he get some action on that 4 ball?
Yeah, and the thing is, it's he's gonna play the he's gonna play the Karam on the 10. Well, I would be surprised, but still, it's hard to judge from here for us. But yeah, could be. Yeah, I was gonna say the problem on the 4 ball is that it's really on the right of the top rail, and so you can't really, thin it, shave it, and go up table, shave it into the 9, because it's gonna come off the rail and in front of the pocket. So it's pretty tough.
Is the 4-9 on as a possible if he can get short side? Can he possibly play? And wasn't even interested in it.
This is a smart shot, because playing safe and sending the 3 ball closer to the 4 ball so that he could maneuver something is really clever. Yeah, the 4-9 combination may be on. It's tough to say from here, but I don't think so. It looks like off a little bit. Oops.
Oh, it's open now. The worst possible result for Miguel Silva right there.
Yeah.
It's his own fault. He missed the 3. If he hadn't have missed the 3, he wouldn't have hit the 4.
Yeah.
So a chance
But
then for FSR to take the lead
but it,
in this first set.
yeah, but it all comes from the genius shot that he just played when he was on 2 fouls. This is what champions are made, you know. He had to deliver a magic shot, and he did. So that makes a huge difference. Yeah, he got a slightly angle on the 7 ball mark, and I don't know if he can draw this back directly to pocket the 8 ball on the bottom right, or whether he's gonna follow one rail and straight, yeah, like that. But he avoided the 10, great, but he really had to punch it more. It's a positional mistake here from FSR. I thought he would have stunned it maybe and take the short side of the 8. Still had a safety shot though to shave the, yeah, and go behind the 10. Yeah, it went too far. Good shot there from Silva. Difficult shot. And Mark, yeah, we had a couple of back and forth situation here where FSR was on 2 falls, and then he played a really good safety on the 3, and Silva went for the kick and opened up the 4. So we thought that FSR would take that rack, but quite of a missed position on the 7 ball and a missed safety shot on the 8.
Yeah, missed opportunity. Sanjin Perlevanovic is a set-up already against Sun Yi Xuan. Kasper Matikainen is 1-1 with another Portuguese player, João Grillo. Daniel Maciel, that fantastic Polish player, I think he's one of the best. 1-0 in sets against Juan Carlos Exposito.
Yeah, as you mentioned, 3 Portuguese players in the last 32. And it's a good performance here.
Yeah, strong showing from them. Coco happy with the rack.
Both players been struggling to make a ball for the moment on the break, but here it is. 2 ball, but whoa. Pretty much locked. the cue ball behind the 6 and the 7. It's tough to find something, a good zone where to push mark here. I would definitely set the short rail, but the thing is you're really leaving an opportunity to FSR to whether shoot the 1 or play safe on it. So yeah, sometimes, yeah, that's the shot, but still you give the control back to FSR at the table, but that's part of the game. Sometimes you can't do better than this. You're just pushing out for a safety or a long tough shot for your opponent. But I think it's just going to split them using the 3-4-5 as blockers, I believe. I would be surprised he would go for the shot. Yeah, good shot there. He really want the 1 ball to go high on the long rail to use the 3 and 5, which is great.
Well, he'll be having a go at this one. I think he can hold for the 3.
I don't really know if the 6 passes the 7 mark. It's close.
He had a look at it. He did have a look at it, Ben, just now. I'm not sure either.
Yeah. Well, this is now, he really has to check now, because playing the 4, he wants to give himself the right angle on the 5 if he has to play the 6 ball in the top right. So remember guys, it's always 3 shots ahead. You play the 5 to get the angle on, you play the 4 to get the angle on the 5 to play the 6, and so on. This is one of the golden rules of rotation games. Sometimes you even have to look further, like 4 or 5 shots when the layout is tough or special. But 3 balls is already good.
I'm not sure if he's got... He could draw short side, I think, if it doesn't go. I think he's got a slight angle on this.
Yeah, I think he's going to play the 6 on the side, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we almost got it. I don't know if he can cut this in the side. They're going to lose the cue ball here. Oh. Maybe going into the 7. Oh, he has it. Oh, it was thicker than I thought. So that's good. Played a wonderful shot there from the 5 to the 6. He found himself that's straight on the 7, so he probably has to draw back to the short rail and up to the center of the table. Yeah, like that. This is great. He's recovered. Really good run out from FSR here. Strong.
Well, it certainly wasn't straightforward, was it? It was some tricky positional shots he had to negotiate, particularly on the 6 ball. Good stuff from FSR. Levels up the first set. Good time to thank our sponsors, Predator Group, Little Monster, of course, who are actually the main sponsor for all the events here this week. Kamui brand, Box Billiards, those great guys from Vietnam doing great things in the sport. Yalin, makers of a very nice table as well. And Samsung TV Plus, we love a bit of Samsung. I've got a Samsung phone. I bet, let me guess your phone, Benjamin. I reckon you're an iPhone man.
Excuse me, I didn't hear you. What was the question?
I said, I guess you are an iPhone guy. I'm a Samsung guy myself.
No, I'm not. I don't spend much money in the phones right now. You know, I'm an old school guy, and the less I use them, the better for me. So
what have you got? A Nokia 3310 maybe?
No. No, I actually just
best phone ever made.
A couple of days ago, because my old phone crashed, and I have a pretty unknown brand, which is CMF, and it's pretty great. I mean, for the use that I have, it's way enough for me.
I thought you didn't hear my question because you were playing Snake on your 3310. That was my first thought.
I used to. I was one of those guys, Mark, and yeah.
Yeah, me too. I was.
Yeah, I know. We were born without smartphones, and
yeah,
we knew a different world, the old world, as I love to say, because that was the old world.
Yeah, let's not go there. That's a long conversation that you and I could have for the rest of this match, I think. Let's concentrate on FSR. That's why Miguel Silva at the table.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it's really great to be able to do with the technology remote commentaries as we are doing now, and having live stream in the high quality. You can witness all the best players in the world from home. And that was definitely not the case when I first picked up a pool cue. So this is great.
Yeah, and all free to watch, of course, on Pro Billiard TV. Everything is free. 2 tables all day with commentary. Bringing pool to the masses, which is very important.
Yeah, just to end up that conversation, Mark, I have in my cellar 2 full bags of IQStats Video Productions VHS. So that tells you how hard it was if you wanted to watch the best players in the world, like 25 years ago. You really had to to persevere and to be tenacious to get those. So yeah, that was not the same times. Today you have so many contents on YouTube and Facebook, and with pros posting videos on basics and fundamentals stuff. So this is really different from back then.
Yeah, meanwhile, Miguel working his way through this rack very nicely, looking to get on the hill first. He's in good shape here. Doesn't want to be. He's going to go short side, I think, now on this 9 ball. That's okay.
Yeah, considering the position of the 10, everything should work. Shot there. He will find himself on the hill, breaking in this first set.
Yeah, remember we've already crowned one champion this week already. SILVA winning the women's event. We also have the juniors going on at the moment. 3 different categories in the juniors. We have girls, and then we have under 17 boys and under 19 boys. The Scotch doubles, which is going on at the moment, the mixed pairs, we're down to the final of that. That will be this evening at 8 p.m, I've just been told. So don't forget, the time has changed slightly, guys. It will be, as I just said, at 8 p.m. this evening, and maybe a little bit of a surprise, you could say, in the final. Maybe not the final that a lot of people expected. It certainly wasn't the final that I expected, but it's going to be a cracker still, because there's 4 quality players.
Yeah, definitely.
Zhang Muan and Oliver Schnolnoki from well, he's from Hungary, she's from China, and Marco Teutsch against Wang Ling Wang. So
yeah,
interesting.
I picked them up very early in the tournament to win this one, Marco Teutsch and Wang. I really loved the rhythm they have, and also the loves and the exchanges about positions, and I really felt something there early in the early round. So I'm happy for them. They've been through it.
Well, you can go for them. I'll go for Zhang Muan and Oliver Schnolnoki. Okay, that's my team. We'll see who wins, Ben. We'll have a Starbucks coffee on it as a little bet. Okay.
Okay. A good shot there. Very good shot. Still some work to do, but he definitely made the most of the situation here.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, Ben, that we're in different countries. You can send Starbucks points to me via email. I'll give you my email address when they win later on. That's not a problem.
Oh, great view here from SILVA, shooting in the 4. Hit it too thick.
He's annoyed with that one. He missed it by some distance. Just left it in the side for SANCHEZ RUIZ. 5-ball waiting over the corner. So no problem with position. This could be tricky though, Benjamin, to get to the 6.
Definitely. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. You have 2 ways to play that shot. You can try to cheat the pocket and really hit thin on the left side, or going rail first. But because the 8 ball is a big ball here also. Yeah, like that. Yeah, he cheated. Wow, this is great. It went a little bit too far though, but the path was really great. That was tricky, and he really made a good choice here, but a little bit too far. Yeah, he's gonna go for the cut and swing the cue ball around 3 rails.
Oh,
shot there.
it's the 8. That's okay. Made the 8 a little bit easier, if anything.
Yeah. Tough cut on the 6, and now tricky blind pocket 7 ball. Had to let the stroke out here. Yeah, good shot with low right. He really didn't want to force anything, just make the ball and take the long shot on the 8 ball. Great experience of the game.
So looks like we can have a heel first set. Races to 4, remember, best of 3 sets. And I did hear, Ben, that both of the mixed doubles semi-finals yesterday went to a shootout.
Yeah, it was definitely incredible matches.
So down it goes. Yeah, Albin and Jasmine beaten by Toicha and Wang Ling last night. But really becoming very, very popular, these mixed doubles matches, and we're starting to see a few teams beginning to gel. It would be good to see, well, basically everyone that played together this time, I'd like to see playing together next time. You know, you're only going to get better together as you build a relationship. I was really, really encouraged by the performance of Jonas Salto Comino and Savannah Easton. They played with such great personality and fun, and they really, really did enjoy themselves. They played pretty quick pool. They didn't discuss too much, just a placement of the hand on the table occasionally from Jonas. I thought Savannah played very, very well. I know Jonas was very impressed with Savannah, as I think the whole world is, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely. And you were talking about the mixed doubles, and we have another mixed doubles open coming up in Jacksonville, Florida. I would say the hometown of Predator Q's, starting the 16th of December to the 21st. We have mixed doubles open, but we also have a men's open and the Kamui World 9-ball Women's Championship. So yeah, what a way to end up this year, 2025 year.
Yeah, who's gonna get a nice Christmas present of being crowned World 9-ball champion? That's going to be interesting. And as you say, the mixed doubles as well. I don't believe Dennis Grabe is going to Jacksonville. I think that's what his last message to me was, that he doesn't think he can make Jacksonville. We'll see. Maybe he will. Maybe Josh Filler will be playing with Pia Filler next month. Who knows?
Yeah.
Push to the jump. Might just think it's a little bit too much work. Give it back. Yeah, I agree. Too much can go wrong with this shot.
Yeah, but I like the push out because it's still a shot. I mean, it's still a situation for sure. It will jump over the one and touch the right side of the one. So good things can happen. And as a push out situation, it's not that bad.
I'm a little bit differing on this with you. I think because of the position of the yellow one, it's very easy to lose the cue ball off the table.
Yeah, you're right, definitely. But he has a shot. I mean, he was in a tricky situation, and now he has a workable shot. This is what I meant. And that's all the finesse of the push outs to make yourself in a better position that you were in after the break. So
Yeah, it's worked out okay, Ben.
Yeah.
This time he is jumping.
Yeah, and what I feel is that this jump is a lot tougher than the jump he had on the push out. So yeah.
A little bit unlucky. Gone wrong, got the wrong kiss. So yeah, he did win the push out battle. I take it all back, Benjamin.
Now, what is important to understand, it's not about the results, really, the result, but what pros have in mind. And on push-out situation, the first thing is that you want to be in a better position on the push-out than after the break. This is the first thing. And the second thing is you don't want to leave something too hard because your opponent will give it back to you. So yeah, that's the main rules, I would say.
I'm with you. You've converted me. It was a good push out. And he's at the table now, so he did something right, Ben.
Yeah, the thing is, just to make it simple, the more you get to a 50-50 choice in a push out, the better.
Well, this is for the set. This game all comes down to this deciding set, rack in the set.
Yeah, he's been playing really solid throughout the set. I mean, I can only remember, yeah, he missed the 4-ball, the long shot when he was on the rail. I think it was in the previous game. But besides that, he really played solid 10-ball here.
Well, both catches have lost their opening sets. Claudio Cacci a set down to Wojtek Szewczak. They're 1-1 in their second set. Albin Ocean has taken the first set against Eklund Cacci. Cacci leads 2-1 in their second set. So we're running a little bit behind some of the other matches. There's been a lot of safety in this particular match, Ben. It's a little bit too flat here on the 7-ball. He will have to follow this and take the cut on the 8. Yeah, or that's the risk. I mean, yeah, you want to whether just pot the 7 and take the cut, or you want to work a little bit harder with the cue ball, but then you have to force something, and that often causes a miss. So yeah, actually he made the choice and he went for it. So you can't blame him for that. He went 100%, but still, the other option is like, I'm gonna make the 7 and I will take the cut on the 8 no matter what. And I kind of like it a little bit better because the angle wasn't really there on the 7-ball, so you can't really manipulate something on such a tough shot. But this is personal preference, personal insight. I would have taken the cut on the 8. Yeah, didn't have to work hard, did he, to get to the 8 either, or from the 8 to the 9, I mean, because he just had to maybe just stroke the 8-ball in and he would have been on the 9. So yeah, I'm with you on that. I think he should have taken an easier 7-ball and slightly more difficult 8-ball. But anyway, it's all gone now, and Sanchez Ruiz has taken the first set. Referee Coco just checking to see if they want to take a break. Sanchez Ruiz He's going to take one. So is Miguel Silva. Benjamin and I might as well do it as well then. We'll see you for the second set, guys. Be back soon. Welcome back to the Little Monsters Men's International Open live from the Gandia Palace here in Gandia, Valencia. Benjamin Belhassan and myself, Mark White, are on comms for you. Good to have you with us on Pro Billiard TV. Ruiz laughing at the dry break. Almost made the one by a kick from the cue ball. Push out again. So we've got another one of them situations.
Must be happy to. Yeah, I must be happy to have won that first set. Silva only missing on the hill the 7 ball. So yeah, it's another set, another battle now, and yeah, another push out by Silva. We left an edge, but yeah, he doesn't like it because I think he has an edge, but the thing is, shaving the one on the right would only lead you to the shot, to the long rail on the left, and then the 8 would be a big ball there. So yeah, it's a tough shot there. I think he's going to use the 3-7, the 3-6-7. Yeah, that's the reason why FSR didn't take it, because if you thin the one like this, then the cue ball is going to come off the long rail, and then you might leave an edge. And I think he actually leave a shot on the one.
Well, we have our first player through to the last 16. It's Sanjin Perlivanovic. He's beaten Sun Yishan by 2 straight sets. Safety here from Ruiz, trying to get in behind that 10 ball, which he has done, I think. Good shot.
Yeah, but maybe he's not happy because the jump shot will lead the one, will track the one towards the left center pocket off the 9. If it's there, it's pretty automatic. So if he hits the one full in the face, he could stop there and get shape on the 2, which would be great. Yeah, he got a little bit off, and the 9 maybe he's gonna block her. He's gonna block the path to the 2, which is pretty crazy, but it is what it is.
Yeah. Miguel's turn to have a little wry smile this time as he saw the 9 ball creeping ever closer to the hook, which it has done. A little bit unfortunate, but didn't really control the cue ball too well either. Lost the cue ball slightly.
Good shot there.
Kick.
Really want to use the 3-7-6. Yeah, this is a really good shot. I mean, this is how you reverse the control of the rack.
Doing something his dad hates, not jumping but flying over the top of the 6 and the 7. Oh, he's been
got
lucky.
away with it.
9 ball taking a big part in this opening rack of the second set.
Good jump by FSR here. Six and 7 are locked. It's a tough layout, but the 2 ball is big there. Yeah, good hit. Really good hit. The 3 rail track was on the way, definitely, but open shot for FSR now.
He won't be happy where it ended up. Easy start up. Blue 2 in the side. Bit of work to do with the cue ball.
Yeah, he's looking to draw back maybe into the 5. Yeah, I like that because it opens up a little bit more the 5. and also the angle on the 3. So yeah, that's a small detail, but good one. Good shot there.
I think he's getting better and better, you know, Sanchez Ruiz. He's really maturing now after that amazing 22-23 season he had, where he won 2 World Championships, the 8-ball and the 9-ball, the US Open, the International Open. He won pretty much everything there was going in that purple patch that he enjoyed. And this purple 4 will take him to the orange 5. Now the problems begin. Needs to get short side of the 6 over the right hand side. Can he play this with some high right? Got to cue it smooth though, Benjamin. You don't want to be stunning it.
Yeah, but I'm thinking he could cross bank this one, but yeah, or playing safe, like sending. Yeah, I like that because he could lock his opponent behind the 10, but most importantly, he could leave the 5 in an area where, if he gets ball in hand, he would be able to get the 6 short side. So yeah, this is smart, patience, and opportunity. Because Silva only has the one rail escape, which is not easy coming from that. Always going 3 rails, which is smarter, I believe. Oh, missed it by a hair. Good shot, though.
So that shot from Ruiz, turning down the 5 into the side in favour of a safety. It has got him ball in hand, and now it's much easier for him to get onto the 6 ball into the same pocket. He's going to play the 5.
Yeah, it's not easy though, but it's easier. So he has to, yeah, go from the rail. 1, 2. This is a little bit short, but it should be okay. He should be able to control the 7, but this is not easy.
He can run into
Maybe
the 7 here, can't he? If he can clip it thin enough, the 7, he'll push it into the same pocket.
Exactly,
Yeah.
that's just like that. And for the moment, he really keeps Silva under control, playing some good safety shots when needed.
I think that's where he's matured a lot as a player, Ruiz. He's turning down shots in favour of those safety shots which are producing him, you know, giving him these opportunities, whereas a few years ago maybe he would have just been going for them. Don't get me wrong, he did pretty well when he was going for them, but I think he has matured since then.
Yeah, I don't know how old he is. He might be in his 30, I don't know.
I think he's 34,
Exactly.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
He's actually 33. Sanchez Ruiz. Now Fraser Patrick is having quite the impact, the player from the UK. He took the first set against Jonas Salto Comino, but Jonas has just equalised at 1 set each. Mario He has just taken the second set to go level on 1 set each with Bader Alawahadi. So has Hubert Lepotko. He's taken the second set against Carl Gnaderberg. So they're 1 set each. Eklan Kachi is out. He's been beaten by Albin Ocean in straight sets. So Albin finding a little bit of form after his recent Predator WPA World 8-ball title. Ruiz sitting pretty, a set up and 1 rack up.
Yeah, it's pretty frustrating when you are hitting the balls like that, when you're breaking so good, to go back to your chair with a dry break. Mentally, it could be challenging at times. I definitely wanted to go for the 2-10 combination here. So I think he got away with it because the 1 ball doesn't pass the 3. But still, he gave the table back to FSR. It's gonna kind of manufacture something here if the 1 ball doesn't go to the top right. I don't know. It's tough to say from here, but yeah, he took the decision. Oh wow, he made it really look easy, but it wasn't. I'll tell you what, he only had like a bit more, half of the pocket here, and yeah, this is a great shot. He's missed it, but I think he ran a little bit out of time here. Already took his extension. A little bit too thin, but it's never easy, those combo.
In behind the 10-3. Oh, he's gone for it. Or has he gone for the safe?
No, I think
both, I think.
Yeah, but he really wanted to free the 4 and the 7, like going 4 rails behind them and nudging the 7. That would be a kind of two-way shot here, playing safe and opening the rack. That was a smart shot. I believe he played that.
Yeah, super smart. Much better than my choice, Ben.
Good attempt from SFR here. He wanted to play the bank, the jump bank off the 7 into the center pocket, and whatever happens, he would create distance. So yeah, this is those shots that make the difference between good players and great players, because the decision is really good.
Another go.
Very smart. Yeah, very smart also from Miguel here to try to go 3 rails into the 4-7-5 like that. Try to open up and stay behind. That's really smart. He got away with it with the 6, but the idea was great. Oh wow. It's been a great safety battle so far.
It's got to be a jump from this position. Hopefully opening them up this time. This will be his third attempt to open up the 5 and the 7 and the 3 and the 4 rather. Oh, just can't get them, can he?
Yeah, it's tricky because the 4, 5, 7 are really tied up, and you can't really find something on the 4 to open up and kind of play safe. But yeah, players really don't want to open up those 3. Good shot. This is really smart from FSR.
Yeah, the only thing is he could be in a bit of trouble here though. If he slides this 2 ball past the 4, he could very easily hook him back here.
But I think he's gonna kick and stick. He's gonna kick and stick hard, sending the 2 ball up table. Yeah, but he missed it. But that was the good shot. That was the right shot. Got away with it though. Got a little bit of a roll here.
No one's getting bad rolls at the moment. No one's getting bad rolls, Ben.
Yeah. Really good choices from both players. I mean, tactical choices. Good jump shot from FSR, but kind of no reward here. I don't know if you can see the slice of the 3. No, we can't, so he's gonna try to kick and stick from there, which is really not easy, but oh wow, what a shot. Whew. This is really top class, top notch, guys. He really made it look easy, but it's definitely not. Ooh. here's the roll again. The only ball in the area where he could hide the cue ball. This is kind of lucky, but it's still part of the game, as always.
Yeah, this is a horrible rack. It's just this is going on a bit. This one, ball's just not opening up at all. It's all about that 4, 5, 7, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's mostly it's all about the player who's gonna reach first the 4, depending on the 3, of course. So yeah, it's all about that. And Silva is in a kind of situation where he has to wait for something. And yeah, that was a good shot. It's a really good shot there. But the thing is, you really want to find a way to play safe and open up those 3, which is really not easy. Good shot there.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Yeah, no, this is not good.
But look,
because yeah, he made a beautiful shot, but then he's behind the 8, and now he has to touch the 4. Otherwise, with ball in hand, he would get a really tough safety back. Oh, but he doesn't. Okay, he decides to to tie up the 10 and the 9, which I can perfectly understand. Did it pretty well. This is tough to do also, to tie up two balls in a way where they can't really go. And I don't think the 10 ball goes. So he made a great shot there, but obviously Silva is going to use his ball in hand to give space and open that rack. Yeah, like that. This is good. Good shot there from FSR. The thing is, with Silva, with the ball in hand, maybe wanted to glue the cue ball to the 5 ball, but perpendicularly to the rail, so that there would have been no one rail escape available, but it didn't. So he has a shot though. Good shot there.
Still the problem of the 9-10 though. No combo available. He's going to have to get into them or play a safety.
Yeah, the thing I like here is to use the 7 to go into the balls, because the 8 is really available on the side pocket if he goes into the 9-10. So myself, maybe I would have tried to play the 7 and some kind of way get into that combination and stay on the 8, because if he uses the 8, then he will have to gamble about the spread of the 9 and 10. So yeah. Oh, he's gone straight, I believe. That's not good. We'll have to play a safety shot unless he can stunt follow this, but this is really hard. You really have to smash it. So I don't think I would go for it. I think I would kind of stop the 8 right there and thin the 9 ball and go up table. I believe this is what I would do. Or maybe the combination is on and I'm talking for nothing. Maybe he can manipulate. Yeah, but maybe he can manipulate this. If it's frozen, then he can manipulate this and stay. Yeah, with inside. Yeah. Okay, so.
Wow. That was the plan all along then.
Yeah.
For Miguel Silva.
I pretty much did all that talk for nothing, Mark.
It happens sometimes, mate. It happens sometimes. Yeah, if they're going the wrong way, you actually have to hit the opposite side of what you normally think you would to change the direction. It's kind of that squeeze effect, isn't it, Benjamin?
Yeah, definitely. And you can increase this by using stun and inside English, which brings even more throw to the balls. So you can really manipulate by a big margin those combination. whether they are frozen or not. So it's great to experience for you guys at the club or at home on the tables, that you actually can manipulate a lot those combination, those non-going combination.
Well, we have another Miguel Silva, and he's just beaten Antonis Kakaris. And this is a bit of a shock. Dimitris Lukatos beaten by Eklund Kaci 2-1. Alex Kazakis has beaten Daniel Guttenberger from Austria in straight sets. Simon Corral has beaten Roberto Bartol, also in straight sets. Alex Kazakis out, beaten. Oh, sorry. Alex Kazakis through 2-0 against Max Lechner. I had a moment there.
Open table here for Silva. I don't think this time the 9-10 combination is on, but the 9 ball is available on the bottom right, so everything's open. It's funny on that 3 ball though, because if he makes it, the cue ball would track towards the side pocket, and it really doesn't want that, so maybe he's gonna go around here 3 rails. Oh, he missed it too thick, but yeah, it was kind of funny here. Yeah, I got a little bit of a roll here, because FSR was behind the 4 there, but he played a brilliant shot, rail first, controlling the speed, but still a lot of work to do. He has to cue above the 9 and 10, which is never easy. You really want to make this shot, because the cue ball will track naturally towards the 5. So, yeah, good shot. Made it look easy. I'll tell you what, Mark, it's really good to see FSR in that kind of mood, that kind of form, because he's really one of the greats. So I'm happy for him.
Lovely angle on this 8 ball. Across the face of the 9. Goes into the bottom right. Wants it to go a bit.
Good shot there. It's really tough to evaluate the speed. Crossing the line of the 9 mark. It's really tough for the speed, but he did it perfectly. So yeah,
plenty
on track.
of more pool, plenty of more pool to come for you today. Midday we have the under 17 juniors on table 1 and table 2. At 3 p.m. we've got the last 16 of the men's open on tables 1 and 2, and then the quarter-finals will be at 5 p.m. and then we have the final for you of the doubles at 8 p.m. Zhang Muang And Oliver Snellnocky up against Wang Ling. And Marco Toicha. That's all to come for you later on today. We're actually only 29 minutes away from the scheduled start time of the next round. Table 2 finished earlier on. Albin Ocean going through against Eklenkachi. Ruiz 2-1 up, needing 2 more to get to that last 16. Here we go then. Eyes on the prize. Oh yes, there it is. The 1 in the side. No look on the 2 though. Disappointment.
This is interesting. Always interesting situations where you have world-class players like this thinking about tough situation after the break, like push-outs. It's really part of the greatness they have to be able to get the most out of each situation. I think he saw something. Yeah, the thing is, maybe he can follow into the 2 and try to track the cue ball to the long rail into the 9. So that he would free the 9 and stay behind the 8. This is maybe one of the shots. Or we can also shave the 2 on the other side and go short, long, and back up behind the 5-7. This is another option. Yeah, I like that. I like that option because at the same time you protect the 2 ball, and he's got the bonus of the 7 ball covered. So yeah, that's a great shot. He's in a tricky situation here, Mark. He can't really jump it. I don't know if he can swerve around the 6, which is really tough also. Yeah, good shot.
Great
there.
Shot.
I think he called the 9. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, he did.
I think he called
Yeah,
it.
he did.
Yeah. Great.
You heard correct.
This is really a great shot. From the position that he was in, to be able to leave something that tough to his opponent is really crazy.
Yeah, we keep getting these long safety battles, don't we? It's happened in... Well, it's happened a lot in this second set, that's for sure.
Yeah. And for the moment, FSR is having control of those battles. I think he has it again. He will really try to hide behind the 9 this time, I believe. If he can. Yeah, this is not as good as it could have been, but it's still okay. It's all about taking control of the rack here. So yeah, good shot. Good little shot, smart, simple, effective.
I'm not sure what FSR played on his last shot. Seemed to overhit it by a lot. I don't know what he was playing actually.
This is a
good.
great
This
shot
is very
there.
good.
Yeah. He's been able to hit the right side of the 2, which was really important on this shot. Yeah, he will create distance for sure, but he's gonna draw the cue ball back to the 10. Yeah, like that. This is really good. This is also great shot there. Remember guys, we're playing under 30 seconds shot clock, and it's really not easy to have safety battles like this with touchy shots. You really have to think quick and execute quick.
Good effort.
Yeah, he actually tied up a little bit the 3 and 8, forcing Silva to play the combination if he makes the 2. Good shot there. He will be definitely really in great position to play the combination. Still, the 3 ball is going to track. He has to control the speed of the 3 ball. It's going to track towards the bottom right pocket. So yeah, touchy shot here. Oh wow, he missed it by much. The 3 ball didn't even move towards the bottom right. Oh, that's a big mistake here. Yeah, and FSR will for sure capitalize on this opportunity. Everything is in the open. He only has a little bit of work from the 7 to the 8. But he should be okay. He's going to choose, I think, to be underneath the 7 ball so that he could go 1 rail. So he's going straight to the short rail here. Yeah, like that. Oh, maybe that's too hard. I don't think he wanted that angle, but still okay. And it doesn't want, of course, to be straight here. You want to have a slightly angle, which he has. It's done beautifully. I just have to draw a little bit, cheating the pocket. Yeah, like that. It will be on the hill after this rack. So yeah, that's a big. It's a big turning point here, because Silva had definitely the opportunity to win this rack. Mark.
Yeah, on the hill. No way back now. No mistakes from Miguel Silva. He's got to play no miss pull from now on. Once again, Francisco Sanchez RUIZ winning after a long safety battle. Now I've got a little fact for you. The narrowest building in Europe Second narrowest in the world is in Gandia. It's aptly called La Estrecha, which means narrow. The building is only 107 centimetres wide, that's 3.5 feet, and 5 stories tall. The reason for the construction is rather weird actually and funny. Back in the day, property taxes were based on the size of the facade. So reduced width would simply be a way to lower the taxes. That is so narrow, isn't it? Can you imagine? 3.5 feet, 107 centimetres wide, just over a metre wide. That's crazy. Breaking for the set. Really not working for him today so far. Oh, just look at the table, Ben. That's 4.5 feet wide. And that house is 3.5 feet wide. so roughly from the yellow one to the other side of the table. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
No chance of having a double bed unless you sleep upright.
Yeah, but the thing is, actually, it must be the size of the window. Not that much. The size of one window.
Yeah, there's actually a picture of it that I can't show you, obviously, but just Google narrowest building in Gandia and you'll see a picture of it. It's crazy. 5 stories high. Estrecha, yep. And stretch, actually, in English means to make wider, of course, to stretch it, make it bigger. A stretcher in Spanish means narrow.
And we have a pretty long match here. Only one, not even 2 sets have been played, and it's almost an hour and 45 minutes since the start. So yeah, pretty tough safety battles, and for the moment, FSR is winning those. But actually, a couple of misses from Silva here. Again, the one ball was available, and he's missed it. And he missed a combination on the previous game also. So yeah, a couple of mistakes here and there, but it's also really tough because when you play so many safety shots and so many kicks and jumps, then when it comes the opportunity on a long shot, you're kind of like cold, you know, and you have to let the stroke out, and it's really not easy. That's what happens sometimes in games of straight pool, when you're playing safety shots around the rack, and then all of a sudden you have a long shot to open the rack. It's definitely not easy to get into that.
If he gets on the 4 here, should be out. Stole as much angle as he could to keep it as straight as possible.
Yeah. It's really close, and it's a tough angle because it's pretty thick, but you have to... Oh, he's going to kill it. Okay, that's nice. I thought he couldn't kill it and has to go to the long rail and back, but that's perfect. 5, 6, 7 are there, and yeah, the 7 to the 8, but Everything is fine. One rail, no English here. High ball. Want to be whether straight on the 9 or go up table to play the 9 on the side pocket. I don't know how high is the 9. Yeah. Oh, I think he will play it in the corner, but yeah, the 9 ball is too low to play it on the side.
And there it is then. It was a little bit of a struggle. It wasn't the fastest of matches like you'd normally expect Francisco Sanchez RUIZ to be involved in. Miguel Silva put up a good fight, especially in the first set, but in the end it's 2 straight sets for El Ferrari. He accelerates into the last 16. We'll be back very, very shortly with some under-17s junior world championship action from Benjamin Belhassan and myself, Mark White. We'll see you real soon. Ta-da.